Hello, good morning to everyone. Um, Getting my coffee ready. Like I'm filling up my coffee. So we're going live on YouTube. On YouTube. Let me check what's the time right now. What is the time? Time does not display here. No big deal. Let me check it out. Okay, it's 11:04 a.m. What day is it today? I don't know. It's crazy. Okay, it's July 16th, Thursday. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, okay, cool. Everything looks good. I'm gonna grab my cup of coffee. Very good morning to everyone out there across the world. Hello, what's up? It smells coffee. It's nice, nice, nice smell. Okay, nice aroma of coffee. I had a good sleep. I definitely had a good sleep, I guess. I was so tired yesterday. I slept by 11 p.m. I guess. I have the data on my app. I'll let you know later. Like I'll try to zoom out a little bit so I get more viewing angle. Covers more of yeah. Oh, I'll get my banner, my crazy banner, my crazy little banner. Okay, cool. This looks good, right? What you're watching here is my YouTube channel. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'll be going live daily. I had a good sleep. I definitely had a good sleep because I was very tired yesterday. Very tired. I'll try to get a better angle. So should work. Hope you all get a good angle. Just having my coffee. Coffee, coffee. So what's going on with everyone? What's going on? I wanna plan to go out for cycling. I'll go. I'll go. I'm definitely today. I'm feeling much better. Yesterday I was very tired. Okay. I mean, I don't know. I had some back pain and everything. Um. Yeah. Right now, my body is feeling good. Oh, okay. I need to sip a few coffee. Today I'm planning to go for cycling. What is it? I mean, the point is, I want to go in the daytime, but we have a heat wave in Madurai at 12 o'clock. The heat wave picks up at 12 p.m. What's the time right now? It's like 11, I guess. The time is around 11. Like 12 p.m. onwards, the hot air will start blowing into everyone's home in Madurai, especially if you don't have air conditioner and you have open window. Okay, so to avoid that situation, I'm not to avoid that situation. I'm not going out in my cycle. If not, I want to go out in daytime. Like I said, I love cycling. I love to wake up, finish my breakfast, get out of my home. In Madurai, I cannot do that. It's way too hot. The heat wave adds more complex life for a person like me who loves to go outdoors. And yeah, and the heat wave drops at around 5:30 p.m. 5:30 p.m. the heat wave is completely gone. You can feel it. I was planning to go to take my bicycle and go to Tirupramgundram. Okay, yeah, I want to go there. I have some bicycle repair to be done, so that also. So yep, I have some work basically. Yeah. I want to have some vada. It's the same breakfast. Vada, lemon rice. That's my standard breakfast. This is my lemon rice. Oh, you're able to see it, right? So they give this pickle. I never, I never tasted this pickle actually. I don't know if I should taste or not taste. I'm just trying to offload my lemon rice to the plate. I have a big plate, so I could very well offload everything. So this is one of the reasons why I bought a very big plate intentionally. Like I chose this with a lot of intention. Like I made a very conscious effort to make sure I'm buying a big plate because I want to avoid this problem of having different storage uh, containers and then transferring to the plate. So this is like I could load up the entire plate, whatever I want, and it makes my life easier. If there was a bigger plate size than this, I would have bought it. This was the biggest size of this particular plate. This plate comes in three sizes, okay? Small, medium, and large. And they'll give you the measurements. This is the highest size, the biggest one. Hmm, okay, so let's see. Okay, let's try it. So they give samba and they give one more thing, which is a mix of vegetable. It's like brinjal and everything. I prefer this over samba because it goes well with lemon rice. This guy goes very well with lemon rice. Okay. So yesterday evening, around 7 or 8 p.m., around 7 p.m. or 8 p.m., I was out in the street. Okay, I was doing some testing with my maps. You remember I have a map which I'm integrating it to the Prism Live. I was doing some testing. They were I have some neighbors, right? I have a lot of neighbors. Okay, yeah. These are under 18 neighbors I'm talking. Oh, I have neighbors who are of all age groups, but the ones yesterday I ran into was the under 18 ones, the guys who keep fighting in the street. They have their own friends gang, their relatives, cousins, everybody together. They come in the evening, get together, and these are all Jain people, okay, Jain community people. Mm. So these guys saw me with my phone. They already got my YouTube channel, okay. Now these people got my YouTube channel, and then what happens is, yeah, yesterday they asked me like, when are you going live? Like, are you going live today? I told them I already went live today afternoon, like yesterday afternoon. So I thought I'm planning to go for bicycling in another half an hour. If I go, I'll be live and you can watch me live. I'm cycling in Madurai. So these guys are excited because they want me to go live and they want to watch it in YouTube, right? You get it. I mean, these are like what eighth grade, ninth grade, seventh grade, somewhere there. So they're very excited when to see in the YouTube. And this is exactly why I say people should do a lot of streaming because when I can do certain things where other people are finding it very surprising, they could, and I'm going live on YouTube, so people can sit at home and watch it in the YouTube, right? So they get an idea of what's going on. So the future is going to be streaming. Okay, the future of this world is streaming world. We are all entering into the world of streaming. It's no more it's no more just mainstream media which is going to have a huge dominance in this world. Mainstream media is nothing but the official news channels, the news media, paper, print media, all kinds of media. They're not the only ones who are going to dominate this world. Okay. The future is streaming. Okay. All the social media platforms, uh, popular ones have streaming option and a few more popular ones don't have. I have already recommended them to start looking in and bring streaming into their platforms as well. Like apart from what they're doing, I've asked them to look into it. I've asked Clubhouse to look into this option. I've asked Pinterest to please look into. Even Pinterest could do some amazing thing with streaming. People could get out and talk. Pinterest is amazing, right? I don't know. I don't know how many people are aware about Pinterest. Pinterest is so good. The only point is if they bring streaming, right? And there's a collection of pictures. Like Pinterest is like people bring a different collection of pics of different categories, like kitchen, clothes, modeling. So like they bring in a collection of all those things. A huge, very good collections will be there in Pinterest. So if we were to stream on Pinterest, and I'm hosting a stream. Okay, let's say I'm hosting a stream on Pinterest. I'm picking up certain category of pics and I'm talking about it. Why I like this pic. Why I like this pic. A lot of people would be joining the stream and they would also have the same conversation saying that why we also like this or why we don't like this, something like that. So it'll be very interesting. Pinterest is very interesting. Okay, Pinterest is actually it has an extremely good potential. It was a good idea. Was a very good idea. Okay, the way Pinterest came out. I've seen a lot of social media platforms. I understand how they evolved, and what made them unique, or what makes them very good, stand out. So in that, I found Pinterest was good, but Pinterest did not grow the way I expected. It did not really evolve much. So streaming is a great way to bring Pinterest more popular. So we'll have to figure it out. Pinterest team. Clubhouse was great. It's very good. Okay. It's just that you still have a lot of things to figure out in Clubhouse. Bring in streaming, audio streaming, bring in audio streaming, and also make Clubhouse more user friendly. Like people do not know which channel to join in Clubhouse. Like what I'm talking, right? Make it more easier for people to find which ones. Bring some trending, all these concepts into Clubhouse, so I can pick up what's trending or what's going on. So you know what I'm talking, right? Bring some category of categorization. So you need to make user more user friendly for people to come out and search and have fun in Clubhouse. Clubhouse was awesome. I'll tell you what happened. In Bangalore, I was using Quora a lot. I was more a consumer site than a contributor site. Okay? I was consuming too much of Quora at one point in Bangalore. For 1 year, I was consuming way too much of Quora, way too much. But I got a hang of people, what they're talking, and then I was also participating. It was good. Okay. Then from Quora, I found Clubhouse. I'm talking 5, 7 years back. Clubhouse was awesome. In Clubhouse, I ran into some very interesting group of people. Okay, it was very interesting. Clubhouse was very different, but it was very good. I ran into very interesting people. There was one guy in Mumbai who hosts a show on Clubhouse. Okay, this guy was very good. He talks about a lot of uh, paranormal activities. He talks about a lot of very unusual events which is happening around the world or around him itself. It could be his life, his friend's life, his networking of life. So there were a lot of people who joined in that group, and I was one among them. Okay. This guy is in Mumbai. His name is Dhruv, I guess. His name is Dhruv as well. Yeah, I think his name is Dhruv. Yeah, Dhruv, and second name changes actually. This guy is from Mumbai. That's what it shows. His English was good. Okay, like they're all very good in English. Okay, these people. Um, so he was sharing a lot of interesting stuff. It was very interesting to listen to me. So it is very unusual things. He's talking about a lot of unusual stuff happening. Okay, right, in his daily life or in his friend's life or his networking life, and it was so good. I had subscribed. I was following that particular channel or whatever, and then I came out of Clubhouse. Then I lost track of Clubhouse. Like I do have account at Clubhouse, but I lost it. So that was a difficult find. Like I found the channel more difficult way. That's what I'm trying to tell Clubhouse. You're not making me as a user to find interesting channels in your Clubhouse very easily. You're putting me in a place where I don't even know where the channels, who are these channels, who are good, who are not good, who are like dumb, and where do I go find? I don't know anything. So Clubhouse needs to work out on improving how a user can make Clubhouse, how I can enter Clubhouse and enjoy Clubhouse from the word go. I should not be spending one day trying to search all these different channels, different groups, and all. You know what I'm talking, right? You have to figure out something. So that's Clubhouse feedback for Clubhouse. Pinterest should bring it in streaming. Clubhouse should bring in streaming as well. Bring in an external streaming. Mm, Snapchat. Snapchat. I'm on Snapchat, okay? But Snapchat does not have streaming. You should bring streaming into Snapchat as well. Discord has very good. Discord is very good. I checked out Discord. Discord is good. Telegram is good. So yesterday, these guys, right, the under 18 ones, they asked me my YouTube channel day before yesterday. So they started following me. Like I told them, whenever I go live, your channel will give you a notification. So if you follow my channel, if you don't follow my channel, also you can search and find out. If you follow my channel, whenever I go live, you'll get a notification. I'm going live. Okay. So they asked me when I'm going live today. Like yesterday evening, they were asking me. I told them I'm planning to go for cycling. I'm doing some testing right now. That's what I told them. Okay. That's my water bottle. I'll grab my water bottle. My coffee has turned cold. Something is spicy. Okay. Hmm. I'm I'm just getting done with my breakfast. So I'm trying to have a girlfriend from the age of 18 onwards. That's like 2002 onwards. So what is happening basically is what I found out. Okay, I'll put it the other way around. What I found out with all the females in India, especially in India, is all the females are coming from a very restrictive upbringing. Okay, very restrictive upbringing. That restrictive upbringing is is putting them into a place of not understanding how a country works. So, okay, when I say restrictive, all the females come from a restrictive upbringing, is what I'm trying to tell, right? The more broader picture is they don't come from a place called country. They don't understand what is a country. They understand what is a family. For them, family is a country. Country is not a family. Country is not even a it's not even a consideration for their all these female population because if you remove family out and if you put country into picture, if you take country into picture and you understand what are the laws, what you could do, what you cannot do, and go figure out on your own. The Indian law says you can have a boyfriend after 18 years, you can have sex with a boyfriend, you can live in, you can have babies, all this without signing a marriage paper. It's there in the Indian law. Okay, you can do this. But since these females come from a restrictive upbringing, their world itself is only their family, friends, or networking of people. So they don't know that they live in a country itself. So they don't know that. And they don't like going to the police station, they don't like going to the court, the female population. I'm trying to have a girlfriend from the age of 18, okay? That's like 2002 onwards. I'm now 42 years old. I'm still waiting to have a girlfriend. In college, I studied in MEPCO Shillong Engineering College, okay? I was trying to have a girlfriend there also. Even though, even though the females in that college were looking black and brown, very ugly, not my standards at all, I was still trying to have a girlfriend, despite of all these reasons, because I was sent to this college, MEPCO Shillong Engineering College. Okay, that college is in Virudhunagar district in a town in a city called Sivagasi. Okay, and that fucking college is is constructed and it's positioned, it's placed in a certain way. Okay, it is on a highway. Okay, on your left, 25 kilometers, there is nothing. It's open land. On your right, on the college, if you step out of the college, on the right, 25 kilometers, there's nothing. Open land. On your left, 25 kilometers, there's nothing. Open land. On your right, you'll hit Virudhunagar in 25 kilometers. On your left, in 25 kilometers, you'll hit Sivabas. So you're right in the middle of a forest, open land forest. Okay. This is how they're positioned. That's how the construction itself is done in the college. So and 99, 95, 96 percentage of people who study in the college are or like they chose hostel, right? Okay. So I was one among them until the third year. Yeah, fourth year I moved to, even though Madurai to my college is 1.5 hour by bus, I chose to be in a hostel life. So Monday to Friday I was in hostel. I would stay there in college, and for 5 days I'd be in the hostel. Saturday, Sunday, Friday evening after college, I take a bus and come back to Madurai. I had a few people in the college who were from Madurai, very few, like 10 to 15. Okay, um, rest were from rest were from most of the people were from this place. What is called that? Tirunelveli, Thuthukudi, Srivilliputtur, Tenkasi, Ambasamuddram, uh, Neyveli, Chennai, Coimbatore, full of Tamil Nadu. Okay, there were two guys I know who are from Andhra. So most of them were 85 percentage of the entire college were from south part of Tamil Nadu. Madurai very few, lot from Tirunelveli, Thuthukudi, that region. Okay, Rajapalayam, Srivilliputtur, that. all they came from this places. Okay, it's an engineering college, right? So it's a popular one in this part of the world. Okay, so what happens is, yeah. So this part of Tamil Nadu have a lot of black and brown people, very less white people, very less. Okay, females are like full of black and brown females, full of them, all of them. Okay, very few, hardly you'll find a white female. She would either be a Muslim or she would be a Jain, because they too are mostly the white females. Jains, Muslims are all like white females. That's it. And since like 4 years I have to study in that college, my plan was, okay, let me try to have a girlfriend. So I'll tell you what about the college. Everyone who is studying in that college has only one goal: do well in that college, get a good job, and then go to first world country, settle in a first world country. That's everybody's aim, entire college. But they don't say it out like, this is what I'm planning. But everybody's on the same boat. Okay, but they don't say that. If they don't say it very openly, that okay, you get it right. So this is what is happening. I thought, okay, 4 years I'm going to spend life in this college. I initially wanted to go to Chennai and study, okay, because that's a metropolitan city, it's huge. So my idea of going to Chennai is, why I wanted to go to Chennai to study college is because I wanted a metropolitan life exposure at the very early stage of my life itself. So once you get, if you're not born and raised in a metropolitan, right, and if you get that metropolitan life exposure at a very early age of your life, it's very easy to make decisions of what you want to do in your life real faster, because metropolitan city is where a lot of things are happening. Okay, it's like, uh, it's the most trending thing. Most people who are more advanced or are living in the metropolitan city. Okay, like their lifestyle, the way of thinking is very different. Okay, so when you go and live in a metropolitan city, especially if you're not from a metropolitan city, your exposure is, you'll get a hang of understanding of what metropolitan city looks like, and you get a hang of metropolitan city. From there, you could decide what you want to do. So the earlier you get to live in a metropolitan city, in the early stage of your life, you'll have a good, because I come from the city Madurai. Okay, here it's a very small city, very small city. I know every part of Madurai. I can take a cycle and go every part of Madurai. I can walk every part of Madurai. It's very easy for me. And the way of living in Madurai is very different. It's very community-based living. Madurai cities, right? They function like community-based, very community-driven, religion-driven, something like that. Okay, it's very community-driven way of living. You go into metropolitan cities, it's a huge way. People come from, okay, metropolitan cities are nothing but migrating population from different parts of cities, different villages come into this metropolitan city. There, it's like a very cosmopolitan, right? Everyone's way of thinking, the living, everything is very different. So it's very scattered. It's not like community driven. It's very, everybody are very independent. People are earning and taking care of themselves, and that's how their life is. So the metropolitan life. So in India, the earlier you get into study your college in your metropolitan city, you get an exposure of metropolitan city, how everything is working, how big is this, how people are thinking, and you get that exposure at a very early stage of your life. It sets you up what you want to do next. Okay, if not, you'll be hungry to go to metropolitan city continuously until you go there. So college I couldn't go, right? After college I did not get the right job I want, but I got some job. Because I wanted a go live in a metropolitan city immediately after college. It doesn't matter what job I do. I took some job. There's a company which came to Madurai for interviews. I I had no idea to attend the interview. My friends told me, just go attend something. You can go to Chennai, get a job, go to Chennai, man. Because everybody are going to Chennai. Some are going to Bangalore. Some are leaving India. That was the plan. Okay. I said okay. I went and attended the interview. I cleared the interview. Okay. Then I took up a job. It just paid me 10,000 rupees. They paid me 10,000 rupees per month. That's my salary. Okay, there. I stayed there for 6 months and then I moved to another job. Anyway, that's a different story. So in this college life, 4 years, what I was doing is I'm trying to have a girlfriend. And I'm trying to have a girlfriend is because, see, in India, right, especially in South India, how they think is they say that finish your school. So the law is not even considered, country is not even considered in southern part of India. I don't know about North India. Here they don't give respect to what is called a country, what is called law, what's called constitution. They don't give a shit about it here. Okay, they have a certain way of living. So they say that after 18 years, you have to finish your college. So 18 to 22 or 18 to 21 depends on 4 years or 3 years. You have to finish your college. Even though the Indian law says after 18 you're adult, you can start having girlfriend, you can start having sex, you can start having babies, even without signing marriage papers. Everything is true, legal as per the Indian law. But these people don't take Indian law into consideration itself. The southern part of India, their way of living and thinking is very different. Okay, they have a template-driven way of thinking. They say that finish your college, that is 18 to 22 or 18 to 20, finish your college, then get a job or do your higher studies, go to first world country, do your higher studies, or get a job, and then you earn certain money, buy a house on a loan, buy a car on loan, buy a motorbike on loan, all the three on loan. So like 5 to 7 years, give 8 years of your time. Like so, 18 to 22 is college life. 22 to 30 is time where you are accumulating money and you're trying to figure out how to buy a car, home, and a motorbike on loan. On loan, okay. So that's the life. And to crack interviews, and you have to go there. Depending on the skill set, you have to go. That's all your lot of things to do. Once you do that, once you own a car, own a motorbike, and you own a home on loan at the age of 30, one day if you tick these all these boxes, you'll get a female to get married to you. Until then, the families with daughters will not allow their daughter to marry a guy who does not tick these boxes. This is how South India works. I don't know about North India. In South India, this is how it works. Okay, the families with daughters control their daughters. They don't. They don't allow their daughters to do whatever shit they wanted to, like do whatever they wanted to. Okay, this is how South India works. I was trying to have a girlfriend from 18 years. I'm trying to have a girlfriend continuously, continuous attempts. Every attempt is failing. Every attempt is failing is not because that female is not able to be my girlfriend. It's because she's all these females come from a very restrictive upbringing. In their home, they keep on repeating, "This is how you should live your life. This is how you should do. This is how you should live your life." They keep on telling this. Here, the Indian government has no fucking clue what is happening inside everyone's home. The Indian law is not even given a consideration in their families. India as a country itself does not exist in South India. The law does not exist in South India. Country does not exist in South India. Constitution does not exist in South India. South India is full of template driven. They are trying to raise their children in a very restrictive upbringing by without any understanding of human brain. Okay, they are forgetting something called intellectual property. A person's ability to do whatever he or she wants to do is based on the person's intellectual property. But these idiots, these fucking idiots, right? My previous generation, parents' generation, those fucking idiots, right? Parents' generation, grandparents, those mentally retarded idiots, full of mental hospital population. They started defining like a success formula. They started defining what is the success formula towards life. They figured out patterns and they found that okay, after 18 years, if my son or daughter goes to college, they'll for 22 years, under 22 years, they'll be studying. After 22 years, they'll go for 8 years, they'll work, and then by the time they'll buy one home, one car, one. So by the age of 30 years, they are trying to tell this is a success formula. They've started defining what is the success formula of a person who this fucking mental hospital population of India, South India, entire South India. They've started defining. They don't know what is intellectual property, right? They don't know that the way they talk itself is very different here. Okay, you have no fucking clue about these people. So it's like I told, right? I was trying to have a girlfriend from the age of 18. I'm making in college. I was trying to date a girl who, even though she's not up to my standards, I was trying to date a girl called Mala. Okay, she was going out with me, but then she cut off and moved. Okay, then she said stop talking, and we went out. And then I came to know there was one more female who was interested to date me. She was from different engineering department, from biotech. I forgot her name. Somebody told me that this female has some crush on you, and I'm like, dude, I'm I'm in different engineering. She's in different. I don't even know what her class is, where she is. But I've seen her. I forgot her name actually. She looks a little cuter. Okay. I forgot her name. She was in biotech actually. That's what they were telling me. Some guy was telling me that there's one female who's interested in you. But I told like, okay, there's one more problem. The females, right, who want to have boyfriend. Let's say they have crush on somebody. They don't know how to move their ass, go talk to the guy, and have a conversation. The females in India, right, they don't know how to move their asses. Go find a boyfriend, talk to the, Go talk to the guy whom you're interested in. They don't do it. They don't know how to move their asses. Their asses are parked in the place where they're parked. These females don't know how to do that, okay, because they come from the world of restrictive upbringing, very restrictive upbringing. So their brains are trained in a certain way, continuous training from childhood days till 18 years. They are under the influence of their families, friends, or whatever the circles. I have seen very openly, very, very openly, I'm telling you, one female whom I know, me, that female, another guy, we're all known to each other, like we're all known people, okay. I speak in English, something which everybody knows it, but these people all come from Tamil speaking families. They studied in English, everything is right. They use English only for job. They don't use English for outside job. Okay. In it, only for job purposes they use. For them it's to earn money. If English is what helps them to earn money, to get a job, everything, they study English that way. Okay. In tech industry, everything, everybody does the same. That female, me and that guy were in a group in a lunch, went for a restaurant to have dinner. Me, that guy, and that female. We all know each other. Okay. So uh, I'm the only guy who speaks in Tamil with every all these group of people whom I was hanging out, because they all come from Tamil speaking families. Even though they studied in English medium schools and colleges, they don't speak English at all. They all speak full of Tamil. Okay, everywhere you go, they have to speak in Tamil. So so I also said, okay, fine. I thought of initially speaking in English. Then they all started speaking Tamil. So I said, okay, I'll change myself. I did not even learn Tamil in school. I did not learn Tamil officially itself. I learned Tamil by these people who were hanging out with it, picked up, and then I found out how to speak Tamil. That's it. Now, one day, this me, that guy, and that female, all the three, we know each other. We were in a restaurant having dinner. After work, I guess we went out. This female has a crush on me. Who this female whom I'm talking? She, whom I mean, we were all talking in Tamil. Okay, we were sitting in a good Chinese restaurant. So I like going to Chinese restaurants because they are very nice. Ambience are very good. Most of Chinese restaurants, the ambience will be very good. So you can confidently enter into a Chinese restaurant in India. Most of the time, their ambience will be. They give importance to ambience of it. You go to any Chinese restaurant, the ambience will be very decent, very nice, very pleasant. So you can, if I like to go out with somebody, especially with few girls or with females, I would like we'll go to a Chinese restaurant. Okay, and this female, me and Sky are talking in Tamil, and everything is going on. She has a crush on me because uh, I know about her. Okay, she starts speaking in English all of a sudden. Okay, now I'm shifting to English. She started off English. I started off English. The guy who was next to her, he starts abusing this female, abusing or harassing this female, saying that uh, don't speak in English. Like you are from Tamil speaking family, you should not speak in English. Is what this guy is telling that female very openly, like openly in the restaurant. This is the kind of conversation they have, because that this guy is telling that you come from a Tamil speaking family. You're not supposed to speak in English, and this guy speaks in English because he likes to date a female who speaks in English is what everybody knows. I want to have a girlfriend who speaks English. What everybody knows. Now this female, since she has crush on me, she starts speaking in English, and this guy notices this whole thing, and starts harassing her very openly. Stop speaking in English, stop speaking in English. And then he told that female that, hey, you are from Tamil speaking family. Okay, this guy is trying to find a girlfriend who speaks English. You could speak English for 1 or 2 days, but he's asking for a girlfriend who's going to speak English all the time, the rest of the life. So you won't fit into that category. So stop in English, stop speaking in English, start speaking Tamil, stop stop dating him, stop fantasizing him as your boyfriend. Is what the conversation is going on in the restaurant. It's a very awkward conversation, right? In a public place, in a restaurant. This is how the conversation is going on. I was like, okay. So that's when I got a hang of it. So these people who were hanging out with me were these females, right? The South Indian females from talking. These females want to date me. Everything is fine, but they don't come from a family which speaks English, or they don't speak English either. Okay, so they all come from Tamil speaking families. Most of them, whom I know, because I went to that kind of school, college, and everything. They all come from Tamil speak. Even though they may have studied in English medium school and college, they it's like they're telling that you don't belong to that world of English. You should not speak in English. Don't try to impress this guy speaking in English, because he wants a girlfriend who speaks English all the time. And for you, it may not work because you have a family which speaks Tamil. You'll have to fall back to Tamil someday, and he will not accept it. So that's the conversation happening in a restaurant. Can you imagine a female who has a crush on me is willing to speak in English, but the society where she grew up, the kind of people where she grew up, is not allowing her to speak in English, to have me as her boyfriend. So this language is becoming a war situation here. Even if a female is ready to date me and accept me as a boyfriend, she's willing to put that effort to speak in English, even though she does not come from a world, or her family does not approve her to speak in English, or her friends or network of people don't approve her to speak in English all the time. Hello, we're running out of battery. One second, I'll just change. Okay, we got it. I'll have to put this in charge. So one second, hang in there, hang in there. I'll be back. In, okay, so this is what the problem is. um, and then I will expect my girlfriend just not to speak in English, to also wear complete Western outfits, okay, and not any Indian outfits. I'm not a big fan of Indian outfits, okay. So that's another problem. Okay, so that's what it is. So this is what is going on. So I'm trying to have a girlfriend. They come from a world of restrictive upbringing, and then if they are even if the female is going out with me, I've had a lot of times, a lot of attempts to go out with a girl, with a female, go out and get along, but then she disconnects and moves out. I've tried this in college to work. I worked in 5 companies. Most companies I tried it, it did not work. It's not working actually. They are like very, they have, that's what I'm trying to tell you, right? What is the problem is, all these females who come into this workplaces to work, right? The working class people, that's how I put it, they all come from, all these females come from a very restrictive upbringing in the tech industry. They all come from very, very restrictive upbringing. They really don't know how to get out and have a boyfriend itself. They don't know how to move their asses and go find a boyfriend. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. I tried it. I'm not able to do anything. See, I'm ready to have a girlfriend very openly, very transparently, on the social media, everywhere. I'm like, just get out and have a. I, okay, I'm saying I'll have a girlfriend, I'll have sex with her, I'll have babies with her without signing marriage papers. In Shilpa and the stage relationship case, what happens is she brings up an argument with me in the middle of the road. In Chennai, we were standing in some street and arguing this point. She's telling that how many girlfriends are you going to have? How many females are you going to marry? How many wives are you going to have? Is what she started questioning me at some point. Um, I had to tell her that one day I'll be gone. It does not matter how many girlfriends I have, how many wives I have, how many children I have. It's not a problem. If the law has no problem with whatever is going on, I have no problem. Like, I can have any number of girlfriends because the law has no problem with that part itself. So my idea of having girlfriend, more than one girlfriend, is because I want to have like 10 or 15 girlfriends spread out, not from one city or one place, spread out, and I want to have sex with them. I want to make them pregnant, get the babies out. So it's like 15 babies out from 15 girlfriends, like one baby from one girlfriend, 15 girlfriends together, 15 babies out. They all are spread out in some every part of the world. So this is what I'm looking at right now. Okay, you understand, right? I want one girlfriend from Argentina, one girlfriend from the States, United States, one girlfriend from Canada, one girlfriend from Australia, one girlfriend from uh, Japan, one girlfriend from South Korea, one girlfriend from China, one girlfriend from Germany, one girlfriend from France, one girlfriend from Switzerland, one girlfriend from Brazil, one girlfriend from Singapore, one girlfriend from Russia, one girlfriend from New Zealand. Right? I want to spread this out like 15 to 20 girlfriends. I'll have a girlfriend, I'll have sex with her, I'll have one, make her pregnant. I'll say, go back to your country and I will keep traveling. I'll come to your place in your country and stay with you spend time with you for a few months and then I go to another girlfriend's place in another country. I spend time with her. I keep traveling around the world is what my whole idea is because that's what I want to do. Okay, I'm done with the breakfast. Now I have to go down and clean up. I just have one vada left, half a vada left, and I am done. I'll go put it in the trash, clean up my plate, cup, fork. It's hardly going to take me 15 minutes to finish all this work. I'll come back. I'll start another live, or I'll go on laptop, get the OBS out. We will do something. Do something. Okay. So I'm looking to have a girlfriend. Okay. Whoever wants to be my girlfriend, just make sure you fly down, drive down, you take a train, bus, catch a train, catch a flight, or you swim, or you walk, you jog, you run, or whatever, or you use a portal, whatever it may be. Figure out ways to find me, okay? I live in a city called Madurai in India, okay? So you'll have to figure out ways to come down to meet me so that, yeah, at 4A Jaram Nicole Street, Madurai 65001, okay? Figure out how to do it. Hmm. Or if you don't want to come, send your friend out and make your friend to talk with me. And then you can ask your friend to help me out to take me to your place in whichever part of the world that you're living. That's a good way to do it. Okay. If you don't want directly to come in, because India is a third world country, and these are all non-English speaking people, and they are culturally against having boyfriend girlfriend. They're more like marriage-driven people. Okay, they're like abnormal people. So if you want to do that, I'm done with my breakfast. So I need to fill the water in my next room. Mm, So when I say I want to have girlfriend, what that means actually is people what they think and what actually I mean is different. Okay, people in India the way they think having a girlfriend means just for romance and intimacy and just being something like that. Okay, whereas they approve marriage and don't approve having girlfriend over here in India. But what I'm trying to tell is I'm going to have a girlfriend. I'm going to have sex with her. I'm going to have baby with her. So all the three I'm going to do. What do you do in marriage by signing a marriage paper is what I'm doing it without signing a marriage paper. That's something which people don't understand. This is what I've been telling from the 18 years age. I'll have a girlfriend, I'll have sex with her. Because the way of thinking itself is you think that if a person is having a girlfriend, then he would ideally just have sex and walk out, or he'll leave, that's it. He'll not, beyond that, there's nothing there in life. No, I said, I'll have a girlfriend, I'll have sex with her, I'll have baby with her, and then you work the way you want, I'll work the way I want, and we'll raise the baby up. And I'm going to tell her that I'm going to have more than one girlfriend openly. Who are my other girlfriends? Are all my girlfriends, and I'll put it up on the social media so you could see it. If one, I have one girlfriend, she wants to know who's my other girlfriend, whom I'm having sex and having baby with her. You could see it on my social media. Okay, that's what it is. Even if you don't want to know directly from me, if you just follow my social media, I'll show you who my next girlfriend is. So I'm gonna have like 10 to 15, 20 girlfriends, okay? And I'm gonna not just have girlfriend. I'm gonna have sex with all my girlfriends, have babies with all my girlfriends. So 20 girlfriends, 20 babies. That's how I planned it, and I want them to be little spread out. Hope you understand, right? So I can spend time with each of my girlfriend, and I'll tell everybody that this is how it works, and I'll be spending time with everybody. You understand, right? And this is the life I wanted from the age of 18. My age is now 42. So if I had this life from 18 to 42, I would have definitely had at least minimum of 10 girlfriends and 10 babies, one each from each girlfriend by now. The female population did not cooperate. This is my problem. They're not cooperating. They're like going back to their parents, grandparents' generation. They're all abnormal, all mental hospital. They came from mental hospital. I'm talking from an engineering point of view. I'm talking from a very legal point of view. What I'm trying to do is correct. Engineering, everything is correct. The concept is correct. It's just that I need a girlfriend who also has good education, like let's say an engineering degree or whatever like that. She can understand what I'm talking. Legally, also, I'll explain what this is. Legally, it's correct. It's just that we need to get on board. That's it. Very easy. It's very easy after that. Like you don't. Okay, I'm not going to have all my 15 girlfriends in one room. No, I'm not going to do that at all. Never. I'm going to have my girlfriends all split out and I'll have a calendar. I'll be giving a calendar for everybody, set up a calendar for everyone, all my girlfriends. I'll tell them that I'm going to spend 3 months with you or 1 month with you. Next month, maybe 1 month, I'll be shifting around and going out. And anytime in between, we can meet up. If I want to spend more time for a few days, I'll come and spend time with you. It's something that we'll have to just figure it out how we are going to do it. That's it. Not not a not a big thing. My goal is right now to get 20 girlfriends, get one pregnant after other, like start getting everyone pregnant, let them go get their babies out, and then I'll start joining everyone. It'll be fun. So this is how I'm planning to do. If females had cooperated with me from the age of 18, by now I should have had 10 girlfriends, 10 babies out. They did not cooperate. That's what the problem is. Okay, so I'm heading downstairs to put this in trash. I'll clean this up. Matter of 15 minutes, I'll be done with my work, and I'll get back. Okay. See you, everyone.